Hey there guys, Primus Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Dark of the Moon Studio Series 71 Autobot Dino slash Mirage. Now, I did tease this figure back in my last video, and if you haven't checked out my last video, please make sure to check it out, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, make sure to turn on post notifications so that way you guys don't miss a single upload. Now, when this figure was announced, we were all so excited as we never really got a screen accurate version of Dino, and we've all been begging for one, and they just never made it until Studio Series decided to make a Dino, and we were all so excited. And when we saw the promotional arts, a lot of us were skeptical, but man, did this figure really surprise us a lot. Seeing this guy on the big screen for the very first time was actually really cool. I did not know it was a new Transformer. His name was Dino, and he honestly made a really big impression on me, and I liked him. You know, the moment he was on screen to the moment he wasn't, it was really amazing, and just seeing him was really cool. And I just love the design that they went with this guy. He actually looked really cool, really menacing, but really cool. Now, even though he was only shown for a little bit of screen time in Transformers Dark of the Moon, the moments where he was in there, he really made an impression. Now, taking a look at the packaging, you do got the nice Transformers Dark of the Moon logo there. You do have a nice and beautiful image of Dino there. Studio Series 71 Autobot Dino. On the side of the box, you do got another nice image of Dino there, Autobot logo there. And on the back, you do have the figure and his alternate mode, which we will talk about his alternate mode more in depth on why it doesn't look like that. In 27 steps for deluxe, that is a lot, but I think it is pretty cool. And on the other side of the box, you do got a nice, really up close image of Dino's face there. So there you guys have it for the box. Now let's take a look at Dino. Now, taking a closer look at Dino, you can just see right away the detail on the face sculpt is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous looking head sculpt. Just take a look at that. Wow. Studio Series did a great job. You do have the nice subtle blue for the eyes there. Do got some nice silver paint for the head there. Just all in all, really cool looking face sculpt, man. Wow. Studio Series, man, calm down. No, but just going down the figure, you do got some nice detail on the abdomen here. Just really cool silver for the chest plate there. Just really cool, you know. And on the arms there, you do have that, so you do got the nice wheels there on each side of the arm. Just all in all, really cool, dudes. Like I said, these are gray. They got a little bit of silver on the top, but yeah, really cool. And look at that, the backpack is compressed the way I like it, or I want all backpacks to compress, you know, as much as they can. And it does look really good on this guy. Going down to the back, yeah, you do got the hood of the car here, but it is what it is, I guess. But you do got the door wings that do move, which is pretty cool. But yeah, guys, really cool looking robot mode for Dino, and I think they did a great job with this guy. For deluxe, I am really impressed. Now, this figure did only come with 2 accessories, so let's take a look at that now. Taking a look at his 2 only accessories, here we have are his blades. Now take a look at these things, man. These things do look really cool, and they did do a great job. Again, do wish it had a little bit of paint, but it is screen accurate, so I'm not gonna say nothing as they are black. But yeah, they're really cool looking blades. Same thing for the other blade there. Really cool. Do got some nice detail in there. But yeah, other than that, really cool and really screen accurate. So let's put it on him so that way you can see how cool he actually looks with them. Now all you're gonna do is bring in Dino, and you are going to turn him around, and behind both arms you are gonna see hole here and another hole here. And for each of the blades, they do have a peg here and a peg here. You can put them any way you want. It doesn't really matter, but there's 2 ways you can put it. You could do it like this, to where the blade is sticking out underneath the hand, or for more screen accuracy wise, you can put him on the back like so. For screen accuracy wise, I'm going to put him on the back, but if you guys do realize in the movie, whenever he is attacking a Decepticon, the blades do go forward like this, which they do look really, really cool, and more like intimidation, so that way he can intimidate his fighters like that. But there you guys go. There you have him holding his really, really cool looking arm blades. Really, really cool looking arm blades, man, and super screen accurate. Studio Series did a great job with this guy, and man, this figure has been a long time coming, and I think they just did a fantastic job with this guy, man. Wow. Now, even though this figure is a deluxe, remember, he is pretty small, but he does stand at about roughly from his head about 4.5 inches tall. But if you were counting his door wings as well, he stands at about roughly 5.5 inches tall. But there you guys have that. Now for some comparisons, here he is next to my Studio Series Transformers Ratchet, so that way you guys can see that there. And yeah, remember, Ratchet is a deluxe class as well, but Dino is more of a smaller deluxe, as in the movie he was pretty small. But there you guys have it, and they do look really great together. Wow, they do look great together. Wow. Here he is next to my Transformers Revenge of the Fallen / Dark of the Moon side swipe. That way you guys can see how they look together there. And yeah, they do look great together. They both stand at about roughly the same height. But yeah, wow. Just wow. All I can say is wow, man. They did a great job with these guys. Here he is next to the Transformers Studio Series Ironhide. That way you guys can see that there. Remember, Ironhide is a Voyager class, so that way you guys can see how they would scale there. Pretty cool. And last but not least, here he is next to my Transformers Dark of the Moon Decepticon Sentinel Prime. That way you guys can see the height there. And like I said before, they all do look great, as they all look screen accurate in their own ways, but pretty cool. Thank you, Studio Series, for making this happen, as we've been wanting a Dino for such a long time. And just because I'm going to do something cool, here is Dino next to everybody that was in Transformers Dark of the Moon, so that way you guys can see how they all look together. Wow. Come on, Sideswipe, bro. Freaking, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Every freaking time you don't freaking. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, there we go. Your thing is back on. We're all good, right? We're all good and dandy. Anyway, here's where they are. I gotta redo that. And as you can see, I think they got the accurate size scaling of how they look in the movie just right. Wow, they do all look amazing with each other, and I can't wait for you guys to see the whole Transformers Dark of the Moon figures that I have so far in my collection. Now for articulation, the head is on a really tight ball joint. You can look up that far and you can look down that far. His arm can move out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and he does have wrist swivel, but it's super tight. So far, I would keep moving it so that way he can loosen up just a bit. He sadly does not. You were so close. His leg can move out that far, and his leg can move back that far. Pretty cool range of motion. Really good. He does have a thigh swivel, bend at the knee, and he does have a toe bend, but sadly he does not have ankle pivots, man. Ah, you were so close, so close. But posability on this guy is fantastic. I know it's rare, but on a deluxe it is fantastic. As any pose you want to get him in, he could basically almost do it. And man, wow, it was so fun posing this guy, and I had a blast, and I was actually really surprised on this guy. Wow, no waist swivel and no pivot, but he still has one of the best articulation a deluxe figure can ever have. He even has more articulation than freaking Sentinel Prime. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Alright guys, here's where I'm going to cut it off and show you guys his alternate mode. Now, if you remember, in the movie he is a Ferrari, but I will tell you guys the reason why he is not a Ferrari in this one. Or if you guys already know, then I will remind you guys on why he is not a Ferrari in his alternate mode in this one. But here is his non-accurate alternate mode. Even though this is not screen accurate, this has got to be a really, really cool looking car, because as of right now I have no idea what this car mode is, but it does look sick and it does look really, really cool. And honestly, I don't hate it as much as I thought I was going to, but of course it is not screen accurate, so there's that. Just taking an up close look at this guy, it does look really cool. I do thank them for painting this silver or grayish. Does look really cool. You do got some black there for the grill. The tires, I'm glad, are painted. Thank you so much for that. I do like the red that they went, man. They looks really cool. The back, at least they painted it. I do wish the exhaust were painted as well, but I'll take it. I'll take these parts being painted. So there you guys go. Got some nice transparent plastic all around the windows and the glass of the car. But yeah, really cool looking alternate mode, man. Even though it's not screen accurate, it does look really cool. Now on the bottom, you do have that, but honestly it doesn't bother me because no one again is ever gonna post their figures like this. But no, I'm glad they compressed it really well, man. It does compress really well. Now you do get the little toe sticking out there and another toe sticking out there, but other than that, it does look really cool. Oh no, now this figure does roll as well, so it does roll pretty cool. Thank you for rolling. I'm glad when the figures do roll. Now you can store his blades on the alternate mode, as if you come to the top, there is going to be a black peg here. It's going to be hard to see. Black peg here. There's going to be a hole on top of here, and you're just going to plug it in like so, like that. You're going to take the other one and do the exact same thing. And no, doesn't look great at all. It doesn't look great, but there you guys have it, man. It does look really cool. Now the reason why this figure is not a Ferrari like I was in the movie is because Hasbro did have licensing problems. I'm pretty sure that's a word. Anyway, they had problems with that, and they cannot make the official Ferrari car, as that would be copyright and they can get sued for that. So they had to kind of go off the script here, make it look like a Ferrari but not a Ferrari. But all in all, I think they did a decent job, man. I have to give them credit when credit is due. It does look not like a Ferrari, but it does, you know, but pretty cool, man. I do like the alternate mode. Now this figure did compress, and it is sadly now about roughly, I think I'm gonna say 2 inches or maybe an inch, about 1.5 inches. But there you guys have that. For some size comparisons, here he is next to Sideswipe, if you can stand, because every time I try to do him, he never stays. Oh, you stood. Pretty cool, thank you. You do have Sentinel Prime there. Really cool looking alternate mode from Sentinel Prime. If you guys haven't checked out that review, please make sure to check out that review, as what a review that was. Here he is next to Ratchet, so you can see that there. And here he is next to the one, the only, the main man, not Sentinel, what am I thinking? Ironhide. There you guys have that. So yeah, overall, pretty cool looking alternate mode. I do gotta give them credit when credit is due. Even though a lot of people don't like the alternate mode, I'm actually kind of satisfied with this alternate mode. I do quite like it. but here is one last final look at the alternate mode, so that way you can just see if you ever guys do get this guy. You guys will be kind of disappointed, but not at the same time, as I know it is not a Ferrari, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So there you guys have that there. Now I'm gonna transform him back so I can give my overall review and my overall grade on this guy. So here we go. Alright guys, there you go. There you have the Transformers Dark of the Moon Studio Series 71 Autobot Dino. Now overall, this figure is actually really cool, and it actually did surprise me in so many aspects, man. This figure is honestly one of the most surprising figures that I have ever gotten, and it really did surprise me on almost all the aspects. And I think Studio Series did a great job. So for that, I do have to give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. We'll give him an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think 8 out of 10 is a good thing. Now, I know what you're thinking. He doesn't get a 9 out of 10, man. Why this time? Well, let's talk about his cons. Con number 1 is that it is going to be that when you transform him into his wannabe Ferrari mode, there's a lot of moving parts and there are a lot of steps, and if you miss one step, you are not going to be able to get the transformation like good at all. And if you are a beginner at transforming Transformers, it is going to be kind of hard for you to transform this guy, and there are some pieces that you do kind of have to force into, which kind of sucks, but I feel like one of these days it will break, and that's why I am scared to transform this guy. But I had to do it for the review, and yeah, I was scared transforming this guy, man. The second con is going to be that he just needs a little bit more paint. I feel like this guy is too red, and yes, I know that is a dumb con, and maybe I should start taking it off. But I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Remember, I am honest with you guys all the time. I do really think he does need a little bit more paint, maybe just more silver than more dark gray, because this figure does have a lot of dark gray. But if he had more silver, then it would really complete this guy, and he would have a really good score, maybe a 10 out of 10. But for now, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, those are the cons, but just overall, I think this figure still is one of the best deluxe classes we have ever gotten of this guy. Well, honestly, the only deluxe class we've ever gotten on this guy. But just screen accurate wise, they have nailed it. They have knocked it out the park, and I think they did an amazing job with this guy. I had so much fun posing this guy, man. Really, that aspect really did surprise me a lot. The posability on this guy is simply amazing, and I was not expecting that at all with this guy. Now this guy is available at Big Bad Toy Store, as he does come in a 2-pack with B127 and of course Dino himself for a very reasonable price. And if you guys do want both those figures, then I highly suggest you guys go pick that up at Big Bad Toy Store. TF Source is also selling this figure by himself. Now if you guys do want this guy by himself and not B127, I suggest you guys go check out TF Source, as he is ready to go and ready to be yours. So there's that. And Shozi Store is for third-party figures only, so if you guys do want that, I suggest you guys go check that out as well. Now, this guy did come with a DNA upgrade kit, and the only thing that he comes with is that his feet are now in a pivot motion, so that way you won't be able to get like his feet off the ground and look kind of weird. So that way his feet are always on the ground and look really cool. But other than that, there you guys have it. And yeah, like I said, this figure is really amazing, and it honestly, I can't talk. It honestly did surprise me, and I'm just really shocked. I thought this guy was gonna get at least a 7 or a 6, but no, an 8 out of 10 is a really good score. Again, the only cons are the transformation is really fiddly, and you might get the skin of your fingers caught on some parts, and you have to force some things, and just a little bit more paint, and that would be good to go. But there you guys have it. This has been Primus Reviews. That has been Dino. So remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll make sure to see you guys on the next one. You know what, Dino? It's not even fair, bro. You weren't even given a shot in the 4th movie. They just killed you after the 3rd movie. You know, I'm about to talk to Michael Bay, bro. It's not even funny, bro. Freaking Michael Bay always does these things to me, bro.
He's in a bad mood. He's not talking to anybody today.